So finishing up the outer stretch of this hike. I've been out 2 hours 41 minutes. A distance of 8.5 kilometers, but I've been hitting altitude. Total ascent 211 meters and 272-meter descent. I'm just tired. I'm kind of out of it. I feel better now that I've crossed the last bridge. I always over exaggerate how hard that'll be. Most of the times I just walk across, but uh, it doesn't feel good. Every single time, it never feels good. So, I guess I'm just headed home soon. What's left of it. Say that like it's actually home. Little box. Surprised it hasn't rained. It's been overcast all day. Wind has been whipping up really good. You get up to those ledges on top of the river. Wind is pretty intense. I had to hold on. But it's been overcast. And look, it's July and I'm wearing a sweater. What the hell? So I'm just uh motherfucker needs a walkie talkie. Yelling at his friend. Ah, ah. Anyways, it's quite a bit further. It's probably like another half hour of walking. I'll be over 3 hours by the time I get there. As much as it's like, yeah, to get my energy out, I honestly think my ADHD demands more of my body than my body can summon. If I could, I'd do this every day. All day. Every day. But I can't. Physically incapable. My feet really hurt. My neck feels horrid. Oh god, it's just getting worse. I slept wrong one night and it's just horrible. I feel it. Um, it seems as if the best types of days are the ones that work in contrast to everything else. It's cloudy. It's nice. The wind is picked up. It's cold. Compared to the fucking oven Edmonton was earlier, it is definitely better. Um, but I think in the winter too, the warm days are the best. When it's bright and sunny out, when there's a warm, still air, you can feel the sun. I don't know what that might mean, what I could draw from it, but it's bright out. That's one thing. Eyes hurt. Um, I don't really want to get up. I don't want to move much more. I like getting home when I feel like this. I'm practically begging for it. But if I were homeless per se, oh, what lovely feeling this bench would be, knowing that it is the only feeling I'm allocated. Otherwise, I have to stand or go to the curb. It's funny to think that I complain about the lack of benches, but if you don't have anywhere to sleep, even the lack of benches you're not allowed to sleep on. They design these things so you can't sleep on them, make it as uncomfortable as possible. Where's the design in the city that makes a good place to sleep? Instead, we do the opposite. I'm pretty hazed out. Pretty sure I had too much weed today, but that's not everything. I've also had some pretty intense experiences. To be quite honest, most of them were pushing towards the positive direction. Things that may have hurt, but I feel better happening than if it did not. A hike. Oh my god. Everything else. I don't know what to think. I wish out of all of the weight I was carrying, at least half of it, all of the rest useless, were my camping hammock. Just set up here. Maybe pull a sleeping bag and a pillow out of my pocket dimension. Nice sleeping mat to keep me insulated from the cold air. And I would just nap. I'd probably sleep all throughout the night. I'd wake up and I'd be like, where the hell am I? And then I'd realize, oh, I'm out here. Considering how little I get to sleep outside, every time it happens, it freaks me the fuck out. Takes me a second to accept the reality I'm in. I open my eyes and I think, oh, this is weird. And I kind of have to accept it eventually. It's like, yeah, I fall asleep in my hammock. You have to go home to fall asleep in your box now. World. What am I doing out here? I wanna go.